if you guys have come to the conclusion or made the agreement with both of yourselves or whatever that okay, the guy is gonna take care of the bills, he's gonna pay for, you know what I'm saying, a majority of the stuff or whatever. I feel like as a woman, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm tripping or whatever, I feel like as a woman, there are certain things that you should automatically do. If he's doing that and I have agreed to let him do that, then there are going to be things that usually he might have had to worry about that he's no longer going to have to worry about. Like he's not going to have to worry about having dinner. He's
I
not
want
going
some
to have to
food.
worry about
Is that too
fucking
much? That want some food?
waking me up in the
Come
middle of the
on.
night. I want a sandwich or I want some eggs or I want some fruit or something. I'm finna get up and cut the fruit. I'm finna get up and fry the eggs. I'm finna get up and do whatever. Like he's not gonna have to worry about coming home.
Jeez.
Toot, toot, toot.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I agree with her that when you're in a relationship and you're doing your thing, couples should communicate. They should assume gender roles and who does what. Well, not necessarily gender roles, but who does what. And I think if you're traditional, then yes, gender roles. But I think it's a thing of definitely communication is key. And you should say, okay, this person's going to pay the bills. This person is going to look after the kids. And it doesn't matter if it's the man that's to look after the kids and the woman makes more money. It just depends case by case scenario. But if you're traditional and the woman has to be the homemaker and stay at home and the man goes out, slays the world, then surely that woman can make him some food. Make me a sandwich. Run me a bath. That's kind of like a no-brainer. Because, you know, you got some men go out, slay the world, and then come back, the woman hasn't cooked. She hasn't done anything. She hasn't cleaned. So the man doesn't really have any incentive to, you know, look after her in it. And I think that's what a lot of men today are dealing with, that situation. But I hear what she's saying. What's your thoughts as a woman? Where do you stand on some of it?
Well, I really don't see a problem with what she said, if I'm honest. Like you said, if you both have an agreement and you know what roles you're playing in that relationship, and in this circumstance, the woman is at home and the man is working, and he asks, say, doesn't matter, say he works late, comes home, it's late, say you've even gone to sleep. He comes in, it's like, oh, babe, like I'm hungry or whatever, can you just fix me something real quick while I shower, whatever the case is.
Should the food be ready by the time he gets back? Why should he have to come home and say, babe, fix me a food, or can you...
But I'm saying, even if he was to say, babe, fix me food,
no,
she gets up and fixes him food. That's why she said, she gave an example of, it's free and he wants some eggs or whatever, I get up and fix him the eggs. So even if she's making it right there and then or whatever,
I agree with her on that, because that's your role. That's what we both agreed.
Because sometimes, sorry to cut you, but sometimes you may not know what he wants to eat, sort of thing. Sometimes he may say, oh, let me just get this, I don't really feel for that or whatever. Say she did cook and it's like, I don't really want that.
That
so
is
can
true.
you what I mean?
I hear you, but do you think, and people put in the comments, that the food should already be made by the time he gets home? Why should he have to wait when he's hungry? This means he could have gone to his side chick's house or he could have got takeaway and spent more money on other people's situation and take money away from the household. So should the food be ready by the time he gets home? Maybe I'm nitpicking. I'm just saying.
I think that was a bit extreme to talk about side chicks or whatever else, because I do, because if she